nothing shall hurt them. They shall drink poison, something like that. Roughly paraphrasing. So that's part of the power of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, to give us that power to speak those different languages in an instant.
And that's why the Most High sifted in the house of Israel. Now, I was talking to one of the up-and-coming elders out there in Texas, and we were talking about how many guys have fallen off through the years. He said, yeah, man, a lot of guys fell off, man. And I said, I told y'all that from the beginning. He said, yeah, you damn sure did. Guys that were on fire, man. And all of a sudden, they ran out of gas and they ran out of here, man. Or they got kicked out, deservedly so. You see? All right, go ahead, Ak.
This is back in Psalms chapter 91, verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. I will say of Yahweh, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust.
Not Yahweh, not Christ, not Yeshua, not Jesus, not sweet Jesus, not Jehovah. Oh, the guy said, one of Nate's men in Atlanta said, you can call him whatever you want. You can call him Jehovah. You can call him Jesus. You can call him Yahweh. You can call him Yahweh as long as you keeping them laws. Well, you were supposed to get away from that dude, man. Yeah. If you're going to flee from something, you don't have to flee this country. Flee them goddamn false-ass doctrines, man.
Yep. And this says that the Most High Yahweh, in our case today, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the supreme Yahweh, right? The Glamek from the Glamectic. He said, He is my refuge and my fortress. So by you fleeing and getting a passport to go to another country, you basically saying that the person that taught you that's your fortress. That's your stronghold right there. That's why what happened to you people that went over there, you were forsaken because you trusted in man. That's why it says, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler. And what's the snare of the fowler? Those missiles. So yep. part of the salvation, a part of that great salvation is to be delivered right in the midst of all this stuff happening.
Yeah.
It says, and from the noise and pestilence. What do you think happened to Daniel? Daniel was in the midst of trouble. He was thrown in a pit with lions that were starving. And the Most High, the Lord, the angel of the Lord shut the mouth of those lions that they didn't eat them. And they were starving. They were hungry as hell. But the Lord just stopped their mouth. But then when the people that had them put there were thrown in there, what happened? It said that them lions had the mastery over them. You know, the same thing with Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. There was a roaring hot furnace that was turned up 7 times more than what it usually would burn. And it was so hot that they had strong, mighty men of the Babylonians bring these 3 men to throw them in the furnace, and the furnace destroyed them, burnt them up. But the 3 men that had the faith in the Lord, what happened? They were delivered from that situation. Yep, He put a force field over them. It was so beautiful that you didn't even smell smoke on their garments. The hair didn't singe off of them. It was a force field that Yahweh Shai put around them. You know? It was a protection, a hedge. Them angels, that's right. It says, surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, which is what? Those chariots. And under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Not no damn passport.
The secret place. I got a precept right here, because in reality, there's no place to. You talking about flee? There will be no place to flee, not on the planet Earth, because this is Revelation 3:10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." So like De Niro, where you gonna run to? Where you gonna run to?
Now that word "world," click on that.
I already did. Oikoumene.
Oikoumene.
The whole world.
That's why you got to get into them words. Got to get into them root words. You got to get into the etymology.
Yeah, so what the hell is bubble-eyed blackhead talking about? You can wait like Robert De Niro. Where you going to run to? Where you going to flee? Where you going to run to? There is no place to run, man. The Lord
The whole
said,
world shall be tempted.
the whole world
Tested.
Then I believe in Habakkuk 2:6, the Lord said, "Yet I rise again to shake the earth." We can read that in Habakkuk 2:6.
Was that Matthew's? Was that Matthew's 24:18?
Yeah, the guy telling you you have a place of refuge. There is, man. Look, the only place of refuge.
The people that fell for that shit with them silly ass
Stupid ass women. The only
Because
place.
the creep got to him, man.
Yeah, the creep.
With that white suit and that white turban.
Yeah, the creep crept on him.
And that buttery charm. That olive oil voice and that buttery charm. You gonna find out, man. And we were 100% confident about what we into, man. We know we got the truth. We know Yahweh Ba'ashem Hawashai is dealing with us. We know that. And that's why when guys leave, hey, nice knowing you. You know?
Yeah.
See ya, and I wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's the book of the book of Isaiah. Look, all these scriptures would show that there's no place really on the planet Earth to flee to. Isaiah 13:13, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place.
So where you gonna run to?
In the wrath of the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, right.
Well, you know what? Maybe they should save money and get a ticket on this guy,
Going
the
out
Virgin
of space.
Atlantic guy,
Yeah.
and get on one of them plane ships, ships.
That's a good
Now,
point.
now, what happened to that test flight he did with the 2 minute? It split in midair, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they were interviewing this guy because he always has a smile on his face, right?
Branson, yeah.
Yeah, Branson.
Yeah.
And he had his head down. He wasn't smiling on
Yep.
that. He said, "I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna get this thing, fix and all that."
Yeah.
Get one of them tickets, man. Get was it $250,000?
Virgin
Then you get that
Atlantic.
money up, you can go to Branson, man.
Yeah, Branson will
Hop
save it.
on one of them, Virgin Atlantic and hop on one of them damn ships, and then you be in a safe place.
Yeah.
But then you got to deal with the angels coming down from the upper heavens,
That's right.
mistake
no-
you for the enemy and blow you out the sky.
There is no place to.
You out the frame.
Hey, the bottom line is there is no place to flee. The only place to flee is to this truth, which is only given to the elect.
Con.
All right. Isaiah 13:13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Okay, and that, by the way, that's how he's coming back. Just like Apostle Latah and the other Apostle Ramab told you, you'll know. Trust me, you will know when Yahushua comes back.
Hey, and the Lord's getting ready to do his thing, man.
Yeah, you will.
You
know.
guys doing this, you go do the motions like it's something to get into, man.
Yeah.
And like this Elder Gabar guy from the GOGC, them clowns, they going back and forth arguing with Shaka, and they saying, well, you should get with Hebrews instead of. It ain't about a fucking choice, man.
Yeah, like we a gang or something, you know?
It's like, I decided to get into that.
Yeah.
But now I'm into this. It ain't if you into that, then you ain't right, man. You know?